After getting a chance to watch the tape, what were the biggest things that stood out to you about the game versus Villanova?
It was our lack of concentration. And, that falls back on me. I have to have a better eye, demanding, our execution points, offensively and defensively. Defensively, I thought we actually met our mark. We held them, I think, 31 or 26% in the first half. They got a lot of points off of our turnovers, but it's a continuation. Our offense has been the issue. Our shot quality, and our execution. And when that's coupled with turnovers, it puts a lot of pressure on your defense.
What was the biggest difference from the Providence team that played number 1 UConn tough to the team that just lost to Villanova?
Yeah, I'd say maturity. We had a good focus about us. The loss obviously was crushing to Connecticut. Though I've had losses like that in the past, close losses, possession games, where they sometimes do bleed, to the next game. You have to snap out of it. You have to recover. You have to refocus. And again, that falls on me. And, we have an opportunity to do it again. We have a couple days of work to get better and get ready for Creighton in the AMP on Wednesday night.
We talked a lot about momentum. Was there an element of deflation after falling to UConn in such a close, hard-fought battle?
Yeah, I think so. It's losing sucks. Losing never feels good. We don't want to get used to it. We're not going to get used to it, no matter the adverse situations that we face in front of us. We've talked about how many times we've had to recreate this team and this group. Some guys are struggling, but with all that, we still have everything we need to win games, to compete in this league. We're still playing for something. It's the third season. We have our preseason, you have the first part of conference, and now it's the last 10 games in league play. No matter the level of deflation, no matter the level of agony of a loss like Connecticut, we need to bounce back, and now we have another opportunity to do that.
What have the conversations been like with the guys since yesterday's loss?
They've been honest. They've been very honest. Hopefully a little uncomfortable, but most importantly, hopefully, enlightening to what we need to do. You don't know yourself until you see it on film. I'm excited to see our response. We watched film last night when we got back to Providence. We'll watch film before practice. We'll prepare for Creighton, and then we'll get on the practice court for 2 days of work to prepare for Creighton.
And all right, 3 more questions here. You mentioned making changes after the game, more sets, less freedom. What are you hoping to see next time out based on those 2 things?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see us execute what we want after every stop and after every make. We're going to rein in the unabashed freedom that we've allowed the guys to play with offensively, because obviously it doesn't work. And we're going to spend more time getting the exact shot we want each time down court.
Another tough opponent Wednesday. What's the message to your team heading into Wednesday night against Creighton?
We have to be the best version of ourselves, first and foremost. It's about us. It's about us giving ourselves a chance by, executing our principles and our standards defensively, from a shot quality standpoint, from a positioning standpoint, and most of all, from a just playing hard standpoint. Villanova played harder. You could see it in them diving for loose balls, their deflections. Their response to adversity was better than ours. And above all else, that's tough to see. So looking forward to us getting on the court these next 2 days and looking forward to seeing us be better against another really good opponent.
Speaking of that opponent, what are your first impressions of Creighton?
Second impressions, we played them first in Omaha on January 6th. They're a good team, and they're a good team because they don't beat themselves. They take care of the ball, they get good shots, they defensive rebound. They are as good as anyone in the country at understanding their roles. Every player on their team knows exactly who they are. They understand their limitations, and they're completely bought into to who they are. And that you get that from continuity in time with one another. But we'll have to be good to beat them on Wednesday.